students. Uh, Today you will be attending this class of determiners and quantifiers. Today you will have to take note of this. I am preparing this class mainly for class 10 students who are having the syllabus of determiners and quantifiers for their class 10 CBSE examination. So students who are having access to my channel, I can go through my channel, and also students who are in my WhatsApp number can access through WhatsApp number. So let me come to the point now. The title here for your studies is determiners and quantifiers. So let's get started. First you read this paragraph. In this paragraph you will come to know the nouns and the words that determine the nouns. So here if you look at the first few lines, you will see take 2 raw mangoes, steam them in a pressure pan, peel the mangoes, take out the pulp, and 3 glasses of water, 100 grams of jaggery and a teaspoon of salt. Blend these ingredients in a mixer, garnish with a few mint leaves. Serve the sherbet chilled. So here you can see the words that you raw mangoes. Raw mangoes is the noun here, and here there is the word here too, and again here the word to answers the question how many, and in relation to the noun mangoes. So here the word determiner is already have the capacity to determine. What do you mean by determine? Determine means to control or the limit the extension of the meaning of the noun. So if I write a noun here, for example, I write here boy. So this is a noun. You want to determine the extent of the meaning of the word noun with another word here, one boy. So here you see one. So here if I write one boy, it means to say you are determining or limiting the extension of the meaning of the word boy. So here similarly you can see here the word raw mangoes. Raw mangoes. Mangoes is the noun, and it has limited. It has a limit, or it has limited the extension of the meaning of the word mangoes only up to 2. I can also write 3, then it will be more than 2. I can write 4, then it can be more than 3. So it goes on and on like this. It means to say that you by using a determiner you can control the extension of the meaning. So that is the advantage of the word determiner. So now you come to some exercise here. There is one description given here. So here determinants are words used before nouns to indicate which nouns are being referred to, either specific or general in meaning. So determiner will limit or control, or we can say how much you have to apply the meaning or to refer to. So it is very easy to grasp. Which way it is easy to grasp? You have to understand the meaning of the word determiner. Determiner and quantifiers, they will limit or they will control the extension of the meaning. So you have to remember controlling the extension of the meaning, then only you will understand. So you can also think in your mind like this. If I come to the class and I ask, I need some boys for some emergency supervision. You may ask me a question, how many boys? I need 5 boys. So when I say 5 boys, it is referring to I want only 5 and not more than 5, which means to say I am controlling or I am limiting the control, I am limiting the number of boys I want. So that is the meaning of determining or determiners. So determiners are words that can control the meaning or the extension or the noun. Okay. Students, you have to see the common types of determiners here. These are the common types of determiners. You have to look carefully and write in your notebook. So here, first one is articles. Look at this. Articles are also determiners because they will control the use of the noun. Again, demonstratives are there. Demonstratives are those determinants that show something. Demonstrate means to show. Again, possessives like my, your, his, her, its, their. All these are possessives means having the possession. Cardinal or ordinal numbers. There are numbers as I showed you in the above example. Here you can see 2 raw mangoes. So how many? It is referring to the cardinal and ordinal numbers. So 2 mangoes, 2 raw mangoes, 5 boys, etc. So you can easily understand when you look at a passage or when you are given one exercise to do. There are certain exercises or there are certain questions that come for CBSE examination, by the way, from this particular chapter, determiners. Then you have got quantifiers. So quantifiers actually increasing in the nouns or increasing in number. So how many, few, several, all this will focus on increasing the number. Then distributors, distributing. If I give you a packet of sweet, you will have to distribute it to each and every one of them. So here there are certain determiners used for distributing the distributing something that is given to you. So you can use in order to focus on that distributives determiners these words, each, every, neither, either. Okay. Then the last one is interrogatives. There are certain interrogative words which are very commonly used. They are like which, whose, what. These interrogatives will focus on certain questions. So first part is quite clear. So what you have to do, first you have to write all these things in your notebook, and also you have to know what is the main topic here. Main topic is determiners and quantifiers, which will through this writing part here you will be able to understand very easily. So students, you have to first give the heading as usual, and also give the types of determiners and also the words that are used as determiners in this particular chapter. To illustrate more about what you are going through in this particular table, you have some examples here. Look at the example here. I should add a little salt to the curry. Here you see a little salt. Salt is actually is the noun here, and a little is actually referring to the determinants. How much salt you want to add to the curry? So here the question is how much is added here? A little. Then the second example, this decision to postpone the match is fine by me. So here there is one decision here, which and whose showing this particular determiner is used here to show whose decision is here referred. So this decision, not any other decision, this decision is referred here. Again, there are three more examples which speaks about the use of determiners in particular sentences. So, students will have to uh, focus on these types of determiners, and you have to find and identify in each and every passage or in every readings that you are going through. I suppose you have understood up to this much to show that what is the meaning of a determiner and quantifier. So, determiner, once again to recapitulate what you have been listening to, determiners are those words which are going to control or limit the use of noun, and especially the use of the meaning of the noun. So you have some kind of examples given here to show that you are able to understand what I am now trying to teach you. Now I am going to show you something quite different, that is difference between adjectives and determiners. So we shall see what is the difference here. Okay, normally we understand by the word adjectives to modify the quality of the noun. So whenever we are using adjectives, we are using it before a noun to highlight or to modify or to give additional meaning to a particular noun. So adjectives are normally used before a noun, and it does not get affected by any gender or a number of the noun. Gender means it is a masculine gender or a feminine gender, or it can mean also number, singular or plural. So normally adjectives are used mainly to modify. So if I give one noun simply a dog, a dog, so I can modify the noun dog with other word like dark, blue, brown. I give another word flower. If I use the word flower is a noun, you can add another adjective to modify the quality of the flower. Okay, so it can be a blue flower, it can be a red flower. So the word red, blue, all these are actually adjectives. They modify the quality of the noun. Students will have to catch up with this one. So here already it is clearly written. Both adjectives and determinants provide more information about the noun. So you need to remember where we have to use the adjectives and the determinants. They are mainly used before a noun. So focus on the part of the noun. What is a noun? Some students by mistake they use before a verb. So we need to very clearly understand. So they can be placed before or after a noun. Examples are given here below. You look at these examples. I am showing you very clearly. The tall man is my neighbor. The adjective tall, the word tall will modify the quality or what kind of a person is my neighbor. He is very tall. So it is very clear from this particular examples, the adjectives are used for modifying and also highlighting the noun before that. And if you come to the particular word determinants, you will see determinants specify the nouns or point out the position of the noun. So how do you understand by this one? Okay, and they can only be placed before the noun. Okay, so they change form depending on the gender and the number of the noun. Look at this one. Determinants, they will point out certain things. They will point out the status and the position of the noun. So if you look at this particular example, those blue flowers are arranged beautifully on the table. Those blue flowers. So it's very clear. And now you can see here in this description that is given here. Students, you have to focus also on the articles. Articles are also called determiners. They are the most commonly used determiners in our day-to-day life, even in speaking as well as in writing. So I need a glass of water. Here the indefinite article used, and there is an intelligent answer. There is an intelligent answer. There is an used, and pass me the salt, please. And here, all these things you will see particular articles used in order to define what it means. So even in editing the passage, you will see certain determiners are omitted or by mistakenly used in order to make the student to write correctly. So you need to see the noun, a part of noun, a glass of water, okay, an intelligent answer, the salt, where you have to use and how to use determiners very cleverly. You have got another determiner, that is demonstratives, like the word this, that, these and those are used as a demonstrative, and this and that are used for singular nouns, while these and those are used for plural nouns. So here some examples are given to you. This egg, that is definitely speaking about not that egg but this egg, this boy and not that boy. So you understand by the word demonstrative means to point out or to show certain nouns are particularized here by using the demonstratives like this, that, these and those. So in this particular determiners, you will see that the nouns also define which word to be used. For example, I can't use this x, that will be a wrong sentence. These x. So the word x, that is a noun, define which word, which demonstrative determiner I have to use. So you should understand that they are actually controlled by the number of the noun, singular number or plural number. So you have to very cleverly understand by doing and going through some exercises after having gone through this video. Students, you have got another part of determiners, that is possessives. You can very clearly understand. It is very easy for you to understand. See here, possessives, like words like my, your, our, his, her, their, all these are actually possessives to show possession. Whose is this car? This car is mine, or this is my car. So the word my car is actually talking about the possessiveness of the word. This is another area of determinants where students get confused. Distributives refer to each one of a group. So they are like each, every, neither and either. So from these examples you have to understand. See, each of the two boys has won a prize. Every child is unique. I can stay at school at either hotel. Neither of the children wanted to go home. So here you will be able to easily understand distributive determinants to point, to distribute the particular thing to each and every one. We have to also understand very clearly when we read through certain passages where we have used neither, either, each and every. So this will help you out. This particular area will help you out to find out how we can use determiners in editing the passage as well as correcting a sentence. So mainly we use determiners, and we learn this particular topic only for the sake of editing as well as filling up the gaps in examination. So you have to care for understanding this particular topic very closely. If you don't understand this particular thing clearly, you have to read again and again. I have to listen to the video or listen to the pages that I am going to refer here. Finally, to recapitulate what we had been learning, don't forget. See here, that determinants are used before nouns and indicate whether the noun refers to something specific or general. They also indicate quantity. They include articles, demonstratives, possessives, cardinal and ordinal numbers, quantifiers, distributives, and interrogatives. So it is very easy. At the same time, you get confused. So you focus mainly on this particular thing for your reference. My dear students and my dear guys, I hope you will understand by going through this video. At the same time, you must also write it very clearly in your English copy, so that this particular chapter, which is referring in your syllabus, that is of class 10 CBSE, will have to be completed through online class like this. So in the class itself, there will be no special class assigned for this particular topic. You have to very carefully write every details and show me in the assessment group. Okay, so I will be sharing this particular, I have already shared, I will be sharing more about grammar portions like this in the assessment group for class 10 students, and you need to go through it. Okay, and once you have completed the writing part, you have to show me the screenshot of that one. That is your work. Thank you. Have a nice day.